Hello everyone, it's Ashwin Rao. Today I wanted to feature a wear update on my Turriff Functional Footwear. This particular piece of handmade functional footwear is a zero-drop minimalist shoe that has gained some popularity in the heritage footwear community as a shoe that, with its zero-drop, limited support, and its ergonomic profile, is designed for people to have healthier footwear long term. And as a medical professional, I can attest that zero drop and certainly minimalist footwear with minimal support in the arch, meaning just really this leather as well as this rubber sole here, allow your foot to feel ground reaction forces a little bit more noticeably and use your feet to control your gait a little bit more. Now, some people say that with less drop, you get a better stretch on your hamstrings, your heel cord, which is your calf. That means your gastrocs and soleus, as well as your Achilles, and allows you to use those muscles in a way that builds up foot strength. So for those of you who have footwear problems wearing your traditional supportive shoes, think about zero drop or a minimalist pair of footwear. I got these mainly as a pair to walk my dogs. I used to have a lot of foot problems, but leather soles really solved a lot of those things because the squishy athletic soles on typical running shoes just tortured me after long periods of time standing around. So as you can see, this pair here has gotten quite a bit of wear. I would say maybe about 1,000 miles or so of wear over the past year, somewhere in that range, maybe even more. I walk about 2 to 5 to 10 miles per day, depending on the day. And you can see the wear pattern here, which is typical for me, but still with all that wear, you see a lot of tread still left on these soles, but I will eventually be swapping out these Vibram soles, hopefully at a local cobbler. This pair is done in a single row stitch down construction through this area here. So again, it can be resolable and you can replace pretty much everything here, including this welt if you wish. But overall, this pair has held up incredibly well. This uses a Charles F. Stead naturally water repellent suede. This one does not have any waxing like the other pair did. So I don't know if I would choose this pair or the other pair again, but this has kept my feet dry over the course of a year in the Pacific Northwest rain. You can see that it has really aged in a cool and unique way. There's a split seam here and you can see that tilt that is part of the design of the shoe and all the rolls that have formed in this suede. This is a unstructured toe, semi-structured heel, and a gusseted tongue here with this lacing system that's not really a lace, it's a kind of a paracord style elastic band that you can adjust to accommodate different types of insteps. I would say I'm still playing around with some of that because I have a sensitive instep and a higher instep, so something to consider for you high instep folks. But really handsome pair of footwear that you can wear in all circumstances. I've worn this to work. I've mainly worn this outdoors, through the muck, through the rain, through pretty much any circumstance you can imagine. And you can see what they look like after a wear of over a year and probably around 1,000 miles or more of regular wear. So Turriff Functional Footwear, I would highly recommend. They are designed to last forever, and I think I'm proving a point here in saying I wore these most days of the past year, and they are truly a remarkable pair of footwear. You can see there's not really any breaking down of the heel here. The tongue seems to hold up pretty well. I will say though, one thing I have noticed is that when I get my feet in and out, this leather footbed here does start to peel back, so that's something we'll have to deal with. Just something to factor in. And then you have this foam underneath that is getting a little exposed. So just something to factor in there. But otherwise, been very happy with this pair and look forward to many more years of wear once I swap out this Vibram sole sometime soon. All right, hope you're all doing well. Turriff Functional Footwear. Go get yourself a pair of minimalist footwear to complement all your heritage boots, shoes, and whatnot. You will not be disappointed. Also, talk to the Turriff team to make sure you get your sizing right, because don't need as much length with this type of width for most types of footwear and most types of feet. So just keep in mind that I believe I'm a Brannock 10D and I went with a 9.5 here. and I've been very, very happy with this pair of Turriff. Hope you're all doing well. Take care and have a good one. Goodbye.